Haden, what's it been like to come here as a walk-on and then get a play right away?
It's very humbling. I mean, a lot of hard work did come into it. I mean, Joel Velasquez was a hell of a person to compete against. And so at the end of the day, it's awesome. It's a dream. I'm living a dream right now. So
With to be put in those high-pressure situations right away, Saturday you're kicking in overtime on the road. What was that like to be put in those situations right away and then to deliver?
Well, I was definitely nervous. But I knew my team needed me, and I really wanted to win that game. And I definitely wouldn't have made him without my holder or my snapper, Nick and Quinn, and then the line. So we just had great operations, and I'm glad they went through.
Talked to Coach Arson and Coach Riddle and stuff, but how'd you get here to this point? How'd you end up at BSU, and just take us through your background a little bit?
Yeah, so that's like the number one story that everyone wants to hear. I originally played for Bethune-Cookman University my freshman year in college back in 2014. And I kind of had a rough experience there, and so I took a break from football for a while. And then I got back on the horse and started working as hard as I could because I knew I wanted better for myself, and I was still chasing that dream. And, D2 offers came in, a couple FCS offers came in, and then I started reaching the big schools. And NC State came down in November, and they really liked me. And before I was about to come on my visit, they special teams coordinator ended up getting fired or going to another university. So I just kind of didn't have a place to go, so I was kind of like looking at football programs, and like it's been said before, I kind of Googled good culture football programs, and Boise State came up, and I just knew I wanted to be a part of some place that had kind of a good family feeling and some place where I knew I'd just have a great time. And I ended up getting a hold of Riddle, and he told me to come on out, and the rest is history.
I mean, they didn't guarantee you anything other than a tryout, right? You enrolled in class and stuff, not knowing if you're going to be on the team.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good question. They didn't guarantee me anything, but I mean, I knew I put in the work, and I just bet on myself at the end of the day. I believed in myself.
How did you? I mean, it sounds simple enough. How did you get a hold of Riddle? I mean, not like him. You just like. You know what I mean?
So college recruiting is just a giant carousel, and you're just through email and just calling and blowing coaches up till I tell you no or something. But I just sent a couple emails to Riddle, and then he just ended up watching my film and getting back to me.
So you didn't annoy him?
No.
It was too much?
No, not too much.
So were you at a community college then back home?
I just took classes online at a community college.
Okay.
Yeah, and just trained.
Did you train right away, or did you?
Yeah, sorry. After my spring semester at Bethune-Cookman, I wasn't involved with the football team anymore, and I kind of just needed a break. So I ended up going up to Maine for the summer, and I was a camp counselor at all boys camp, and I loved that. That was awesome. And then I just knew that I wanted to play football again, and so I just kind of got back to the basics of working hard and just doing drills over and over again, and then just building up my confidence to get to where I am today.
How did that time away help you?
Helped me a lot. It made me, this affected me big time. I mean, I wanted so many things for myself. It kind of drove me every day to get out of bed and work as hard as I possibly could to be in this moment. Like I said, I'm living a dream, and this is what I'm chasing, and it's awesome. I mean, look at this facility. I mean, look at the fans we have. It's just awesome.
Could you imagine? I mean, when you're time away from football and you decide you really want to pursue this thing, that in game 2 you'd be attempting these game-winning or losing kicks in overtime at a Pac-12 place?
Yeah, I mean, that's also part of the dream, right? I mean, I thought about it. This is the kind of things that keep you up at night, hitting a game winner, because you want to do that for your team. And when Saturday came and I knew we were going to overtime, I was like, well, it's going to come down to me, or it might. And so I just knew that I had to make those for my team. And like I said, I wouldn't have made them if I didn't, our operations weren't clean. We didn't have a good holder or a long snapper. I mean, everything was just, it helped me. So.
This might kind of be a silly question, but I mean, were you nervous at all?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, like little nerves hit me before I ran on the field, but then I just went back to the basics, and I just went back to what I know. I just follow the same technique and hit the ball, and it'll go through. Don't overthink it. Don't think, if I miss this, we're gonna lose. Just make the kick and worry about the next one.
At one point, we were led to believe that Joel was going to be the kicker, the punter, everything, and then you trotted out the first game, and you got the job now. It seems like, did you come on in camp, or how did that competition go late, and how did you end up being the number 1 guy?
Like I said, Joel is very talented. I mean, he has a booming of a kick. But, I mean, we just competed very heavily back and forth through fall camp, and then, at the end of the day, I kind of just had a better showing throughout the last week, and then I got my shot, and I haven't looked back yet.
How was